Chippy D finished it up with hopefully you and the Kliq can make another Mania. I'll tell you the truth, man. As of right now, we have no plans for WrestleMania 42. We haven't discussed on a place to stay. We haven't discussed like ticket prices. We haven't discussed really anything. I want to tell you that New Orleans looked like it was going to be a real possibility, and then it changed to Vegas. And like I went to Vegas, I had a lot of fun. I would love to go there with Ravi. I would love to go there with Miguel. I would love to go there and spend more time with Mike. I would love to see my buddy that helped me out a lot last year, Jeremy, and hang out with him. But I feel like I've seen it. I feel like I've done it. WrestleMania would be the only thing different. WrestleCon, there would be a couple different names because people like getting released. But when it comes down to like the people that were monumental that I really wanted to meet, Dustin Rhodes, Kevin Nash, Mick Foley, DDP, I met them. And like, yeah, you want to meet him again, but it's not like a burning pit in my stomach of like, I got to meet Kevin Nash. That was one of the biggest things that I wanted to do all WrestleMania weekend. But we have had a long standing joke in our group about the Kliq Bahamas. I as a wrestling fan was like, we're not going to Bahamas. Like, we're not talking about this. We're not doing this. But like Justin, Miguel, Ravi, they would tweet this out all the time to get like underneath my skin. And be like, we gotta go to SummerSlam. We gotta go to Access. We gotta meet the wrestlers. There's wrestlers wrestling in a ring. I can't even do my own fake voice anymore because it's been so long. I would give anything. Honestly, I would give up like almost anything in my life for one good night of Skype with the old group that we used to have. The guys that came on the wrestling trips, the guys that didn't come on the wrestling trips. It's like one of those, like when like Andy Bernard's thing about I wish somebody would tell you the good times before the good times are over. I loved that I wasted so many nights talking to those guys. The people who think the internet friends aren't real internet friends, those are my friends. And when I went to Ravi's wedding and we had like our mini reunion, that was awesome. Because I remember like the first time that my buddy Miguel picked me up in his car. He came to Disneyland and he picked me up at my hotel and we went to SummerSlam. We went to SummerSlam Access. We had only been friends for basically since WrestleMania 26 until SummerSlam. So just a few months, but we talked a lot. We texted. I guess back in the day we used to BlackBerry Messenger each other, but we didn't really say anything when we got in the car because it was so weird that this was like in real life. Like it was like at least a good 5 minutes down the road and it felt like an hour before Miguel was like, we got to say something just to break the tension. We talk all the time. This is not weird. And after that, we just started breaking down the card and started rolling through everything. But like when we met up, it was like 2016 all over again. I hadn't seen Miguel, I want to say 8 years. WrestleMania 32 was the last time that I saw Miguel in real life. I saw Ravi, I saw Mike in 2020, so it was 5 years since I seen them. But it was like old times. It was so good. So as of right now, I'm not sure if it's really going to be the Bahamas, but I got a passport. I'm ready to roll almost anywhere they want to go. We can go to Mexico. We can go to the Bahamas. I know if we had like a Skype call to break this thing down, I would be like, maybe we can go to London so we can go to an AEW pay-per-view. But I think that would be quickly shot down. I think we want to go somewhere hot, somewhere sunny, get some time at the pool and whatever the heck else we would do. But that is something that I'm hoping for. So I think what literally needs to happen is we need one person to sort of set this thing up and put a little bit of work in, and basically say, so find like an all inclusive, all exclusive. I think it's inclusive, an all inclusive resort that we can go to. Like, we're gonna go these days. Just pay the man, you buy your flight, and go. I think that would be the easiest way to do it. But as of right now, that's what we're looking at. So I appreciate everybody that was here. I'm glad that everybody got to hear my rant on not going on a WrestleMania trip. But as of right now, that's just the got it honest truth. Me and Miguel are going to go to Survivor Series. I need to buy my ticket. Let's make it a goal. By next week, when we do a live show, I am going to tell you that I have my plane ticket to San Diego to go there. I think what the plan is, I'm going to have to look back at the text because they asked him and said that I was going to do it like 3 weeks ago and didn't do it. We're not at the point where the tickets are going to be way too expensive, because at this point, I honestly think I'm just flying with a backpack and my laptop. And that's it. I don't even think I need to bring a bag, so I'm not worried about paying the luggage fee, because what merch am I really going to buy? And what do I need to really take if we're just going to fly down, probably go to the show that day, and then fly back the next day? As of right now, I think that would be the plans. But that means the world to me. That was a huge surprise when that got put together so easy. And we bought tickets to the show. I didn't even know the pre-sale was that day. I would like, they happened on a Tuesday, and I had like in my memory bank that the pre-sale was on Friday. And like WWE was like, hey, go here, buy your ticket now. And I had to be like, hey, you want this ticket? You want this ticket? And he's like getting to work at the very same time. So he's trying to get into his work. Probably, I don't know what he does for real, but like get to his cubicle, get to his desk. I'm not really sure what he's got going on, and setting everything up.